T, Myra, Sanda, Letitia, Darlene B. Good morning, Memphis Matt. T, Myra, Sandy, Letitia, and Darlene B. Good morning to you all.
And if someone's left out, we don't mean it.
Oh, Matt was the first one on this morning.
Yes, he was.
You guys, I had to be sent the code and everything to get back on.
Dang.
And I even had a message from my other Sandy.
Yeah? How's she doing?
I don't know. I just had it. I'm hoping she's doing good. I had my chat popped out. There she is. Wait. There she is. You got to sing to her, though.
Good morning, Sandy. Good
Hi,
morning
guys.
to Sandy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you.
Morning,
How you doing, Sandy?
Hey!
You got an extra.
He's dark out there.
He's the singer, isn't he?
Yep.
Oh, he probably just cringed at my singing, huh?
No.
Tell him to sing good morning to us on Norgus, Traci, and Debbie.
Okay.
She has to listen to
Wait a
me
minute.
sing. So
Oh,
Hang on a second. Here we go.
it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
thank you. Good morning to Alma and Craig, too. Good morning to Alma and Craig, too.
We're sitting outside having coffee.
Awesome.
Ah,
This is my first cup.
What? I
mine
drank a whole
too.
pot.
I'm
This is my
telling you,
second.
if I get up early to think I'm getting up double early, going to get everything going, I messed up. But let me be late getting up and just throw open my computer and jump on. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah. I've been up since 4. My
playing shark.
pain in my legs have been just killing me.
I've been up since 4 too.
I could not sleep.
Wow.
I
even got dressed. I got so bored.
Dang.
I can actually see the chat, guys.
Yay!
Don't you love it?
Wait, Land Shark said,
I'll be your neighbor.
Would you be mine for $39.99?
Yep. Heck, I'd go as high as $59.99 to be his neighbor.
Uh-oh. We bidding on Craig. We're getting off on the
Uh-oh, we're going to bid to be your neighbor, Craig. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Sandy, how you feeling?
Not too bad. I popped over here without my oxygen though, but I'm doing all right.
All right, MawMaw. Do I have to tell? Who can I call to tell on? You.
You look pretty good though, Sandy. You do.
Just tell him.
That was the first thing I noticed.
Sandy, deep freeze.
First thing I noticed when she came over without her oxygen.
Woo.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
I know.
That's all I can.
Well, do you have one that rolls, or do you
No,
have?
I have a portable one. You know, a portable little concentrator, but
They're still heavy. They're heavy. We'll put Francis's on her walker if we go somewhere, but that thing, I have toted it, and it's heavy. People don't realize they sell the little bitty one, but those things are so expensive.
Good morning, Big Al. Good morning to you. Good morning, Big Al. Good morning to you.
It's been a long time since I've been on with you guys.
It has.
You, Big Al. I asked one day, you guys got me one day, because I said, oh, I didn't know Craig lived in a nursing home. And of course, Ron jumped out. I thought they were being serious. They get me. They get me, Sandy. How do they always get me? Will I always be the dumb blonde?
Can you say gullible? Yeah, you are gullible, honey, but you're lovable gullible.
Yes, we still love you, even if you are gullible.
As long as we don't talk about SAUSAGES.
Is that going to be another quarter?
No, I'm not going to talk about the man that sells breakfast on TV.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
The one that died?
Derek took it. All he has to do is giggle. I love him. He giggles and makes it nasty. I just say, I got my phone, and here you go. And then everybody's going to go there.
Uh-huh.
What? I love him, though. I love him.
I hear ya.
All righty then.
Oh, because you get bathed twice a day, and they're jealous. Yes. Don't let Pat and Derek get you, Landstar. They're both my buddies. They're both my buddies. We always have to have somebody look after us. So Sandy,
Yeah.
when do they think you're gonna get to go to the doctor and have something done?
Well, I was in Provo Friday, and I saw a pulmonologist and a cardiologist. So now they've got me scheduled for a bunch of tests. So we'll see what the tests come out with. They said that I have blood clots in the bottom of my lungs. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, they're still practicing medicine. They haven't gotten it down pat yet.
No,
You know, that's right.
because my cousin has been battling. She's about 7 years younger than me. She's been blood clots in her family. And she's been battling blood clots since I think she was in her early 30s. So they pretty much made her a guinea pig, trying her on this and then trying her on that. And it's been plus she had a special needs son during all this time, one that wasn't supposed to even be here. So he graduated. I kept telling her, I said, he is going to walk and he is going to do these things, but he still has special needs. And they finally, because he is he's in his 20s and he gets so frustrated that he can't talk and he can't hear. So he gets so frustrated. So they put him in the school. And but anyway, that's how she had double battles that she was going through. And
yeah, I think the first time I had blood clots in my lungs, I was about 21.
Dang.
So I've been on that rat poison, Coumadin, for a long time, and then they just switched me over to Xarelto.
Yeah.
But I'll be on it for the rest of my life, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she is. Her mom, my aunt was married to my uncle. Her mom died from blood clots. She had kept blood clots, and my aunt has. And now my cousin, one of her legs, I think it's her left leg, is pretty much, they can't even get a stent to go up the veins anymore.
Wow.
So she's just living life. She really doesn't talk about it. We just find out she's in the hospital. Oh, there's Galleon.
Good morning, Denise and Galleon Adventures. Good morning, Denise and Galleon Adventures.
I'm going to leave you with Kent for a minute.
Okay.
I know you can't see yourself.
I can't.
She's going to walk over and get her oxygen and come back.
All right. Well, it's so nice to meet you, Kent.
Good.
Oh, God. She made it so you have to look at me.
That's okay.
You're lucky.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, we don't
Thank you. Nice meeting you too.
let men folks on Mondays. So,
Well, I feel honored then.
kind sir. Oh, I can't tilt my head too much.
Oh, don't go there with
I
me.
need to do these weeks.
Mine looks bald. I have gray that makes my hair look like I've got holes in my hair. I don't. It's just gray. That's all right. Give me about 3 weeks. It'll all be pink.
Mine is gray. All
But
gray.
yours looks good gray.
Yeah.
Yours does.
If I
Yours
could
looks
go,
so cute, Tracy.
if I could go straight from this color to yours, I'd be fine. I'd
Yeah.
just be like, boom.
I mean, it looks like I've shaved my head, and this is gray. I've got hair there. You see, I got hair.
Yeah, mine's pretty gray, pretty white on the sides there, like that.
All right. I told somebody last night this is how we do it, and we hadn't made this announcements, in a long time. So I'll say it. You guys, pull you up a chair. Let me get you a cup of coffee, and we're just going to sit at the table. That's what we're going to do.
Just gonna hang out.
And
That's fun.
That's what we're going to do.
How's
And
Mama doing?
Ooh, good
Chicken.
morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Good morning, brother. Boo, boo, you.
It's not October yet. It's still September.
You can't go boo until I.
I'm going to start calling you my boo.
Oh,
Come on, I'm going to just say, oh, there's my boo. I tell you, go ahead.
I have a friend I used to work with at the airport, and some guy came up to her as we were leaving and was chatting away with her. When he left, she goes, I have no idea who he is. That's why I call everybody Boo, because they think I know him. So
see,
she calls
that's
everybody Boo.
That's a good one.
I would do at work. I would do, hey girlfriend, or hey honey, or because I'm terrible with names. All right, it's gonna show me being thrown out, but I've got to read. Just read or refresh. And you guys pray for this computer before you see me taking this phone and beating it until. Then you're going to be like, oh no, she killed her computer.
I am babysitting the grandpuppy today, and I don't know what she's seeing out there, but she is going crazy, going to every window in the house.
Oh.
I don't know what she's looking at.
What kind of puppy
Hyper.
is she? What kind of puppy?
She is a blue tick coonhound.
Oh boy.
She's
Nose
beautiful.
upon nose.
Yeah, she's beautiful. But
You guys
Daddy's
want some
getting a
teaching?
new door on his house because he bought a mobile home in the same park we're in. And he has only been in it a couple months. And the front door has never worked right. You can't lock both the handle and the deadlock. So they're giving him a new front door today.
You're on twice, darling.
I know.
We love you twice as much this way.
Let me
There
figure
you
out.
go.
There I
She
go.
went and was a good girl and got her oxygen like a good girl.
Did you
Yep.
see what Wayne said? Said that medical staff really pulled a number on you, Sandi. Wow. You guys want peaches? We got plenty of them.
Oh,
Those are like the perfect size too.
Yeah. Oh, and they're good.
Well, I tell Mama, even if she's sitting there watching TV, she'll fall asleep and she won't have her oxygen on. I said, when you have COPD and her oxygen drops as much as it does, don't wear it continuously while you're in your bedroom. You're not going to wake up. I'll end up finding you in your chair, just sitting there. I said, because it's like somebody with sleep apnea. They just won't wake up. And it's the same way with MawMaw. And I stress it, and I don't say it in a bully way, because you guys know what? I don't want to be the one to find her that way.
Right.
And I'll stand sometimes in the hallway, and I'll just kind of look down and just watch, wait for her to move. Or I check on her in the mornings, and I stand there and wait, wait for her to move. And then I'm like, okay. And then I walk out. It's just a fear I have. And all fear don't come from the devil. Some fear comes from our love for somebody.
That's right.
You
I mean-
and Kent ought to get together, because
Yeah.
he worries about the same thing. If I don't answer the phone,
Well,
if I don't answer the phone,
so he has the key to come check on you.
oh, I don't ever lock my doors.
Okay.
We're like in Mayberry. We don't have to have keys on our locks. We just, we're
Yeah.
Mayberry FD here.
But yes, we don't want to find our loved ones.
No.
Bailey, leave that cat alone. Kit, go to higher ground. Go to higher ground. She can get away. I should not say nothing. Because if she don't want to jump on the hot water heater and then jump up on the cabinet, then I shouldn't say anything.
Mhm.
I just know what it's like to be Bailey's chew toy. She gets a little rough sometimes. Uh-oh, there's LizzAnn, got the power of the Lord streaming across her face.
Woo! LizzAnn in the glory of God. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How's
Hey,
everybody
Liz.
doing? Is that Sandy?
That
Yeah,
is Sandy.
All right. Good to see you. Awesome.
very, very good to see her. Very good.
Yeah. How you feeling, hon?
Not too bad. I'm hanging in.
We shamed
Good
her
deal.
into getting her oxygen. She had to go get her oxygen.
Yeah.
Oh,
I walked over to Kent's. We're sitting in the carport, Kent and I.
okay. How you doing, Kent?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you. You as well.
She put Kent on when she went back to get her oxygen, and Dwayne got a shock. He was like, wow, that medical stuff really did a number on you. Sandy turned you into a man.
Leave it to my red-headed munchkin.
I know. What do you think? Good
It's amazing what
morning
he
to
comes up with.
Pat. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, Debbie.
Pat.
Good morning, Tracy.
Hi,
Good morning,
LizzAnn.
Carly. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, it's
LizzAnn,
good
you
to
look
see
like a
you.
star-studded woman with the way the sun's coming through.
And
I look like what,
sit
huh?
in my chair looking.
A woman being sprayed with star studs.
It looks like, yeah, like the glory of God is
Oh,
shining down upon you.
You had an aura.
Oh, I can't help I've been trying to
I know.
Yeah,
figure out the best way without a
Yeah.
glare, but is
Yeah,
possible.
you sit on the floor.
that better?
That's
real
better.
good, girl.
You
Yeah.
look good in the light of the glory of God, too.
Oh, thank you. I just didn't want to hurt your eyes. Oh, gee whiz. Gee whiz.
I jumped in a few different things this weekend. I always try to see if anybody's live, and I don't know if I'm not seeing the notifications or what, because I won't see anybody, on the notifications. But then to my left, it shows different people, like with the red thing showing their live. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I went to the UK, and I sat in there while 3 guys from, I don't really know where they're from. I sat in there listening to them while I worked in my middle room. And then by the time they quit, it was football was on, and I don't like football. And hey, that's my toe. And
Good morning to Peggy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Peggy. Good morning to you.
good morning, Peggy.
I noticed I had a few people that I watch pretty regularly this weekend that when I looked, it said I wasn't subscribed to them. And I was like, what in the world? So I had to resubscribe, re-hit the bell.
They're going
Yeah.
through and they're cleaning house on a lot of people that have got just over 1,000 subs, and they're trying to take them down. Why, I don't know.
That
Other
they
than I
know.
think maybe they're trying to save money. You know, I don't know.
But that's not us.
No.
Yeah.
I know that when I was close to 1,000 subs, every day they were taking about 20 away from me
Yep.
Dang.
And you have to go back and at them.
every day until I hit 1,000, and then they quit.
That's the
That's
same thing they
crazy.
did with Derek too.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what the deal is.
but I like
I
it.
got a long way to go for that.
It's been well
Likewise.
rounded. It's been well rounded. Oh, because me and LizzAnn, don't we both have milestones to do? No, Blandean. Was it you, Liz, or Blandean got to
Well, Blandean may have also, but I'm at 214 now.
Let me check you, Matt, and see if I still show that I'm.
Really?
Yeah. Took me off of Memphis Matt too.
Oh no, I'll have to
I
go
just
back.
I just resubbed Matt.
Yeah. I'll check. I'll
I'll
check.
have to check that too.
I was thrilled when I got to 100. I thought, wow, 100 people want to watch me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in that wow zone.
It's like,
Well,
oh my gosh.
I told my family what I was doing, and I asked my sister, "Was it all right?"
There it goes.
And I
Back
said,
here, back here.
I said, "Well, do you think anything's wrong?" Kit.
Did you hear that, guys?
What?
Yeah.
That was a
What
crane.
was it?
A
That was a
crane flew
crane?
over.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
awesome.
We have a
Wow.
lot of wildlife. A lot.
That is so cool.
The
Yeah.
good kind of wildlife.
Yes. Yes.
Baby,
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
is it bad?
Yeah.
Is it
I'm
bad
told
to my cat with the Pray First book?
No.
Well,
Mm-mm.
he was reaching around my computer trying to press buttons. So,
Crazy.
that was pretty cool.
but yes, I am going to. Oh wow, he said his looks like a basically brand new account.
Yeah. I had to resub to him.
Yeah, I'll go back and check, Matt, afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like the new people I sub to, I'm getting all of theirs.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anybody that I've been sub to. But
Right.
anyway, I start talking to this one couple, and I just jumped on. I did. He was sitting outside talking, so I look like a hot mess, you guys. It was Saturday night. I didn't want to watch football, and
I don't want
I
that.
just jumped in his live and just sit there.
Good. Good
And
morning
then
to
you
Nick
okay?
Picks. Good morning to you. Good morning to Nick's Picks. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Where'd they go? I heard them.
But yeah, I just did, and I met him and his wife, and she might
Awesome.
be coming in sometime. She goes by Mystique, and he was Ricardo, because Ricardo was on, so I jumped over to watch Ricardo, and because Ricardo's always on, and so I jumped on there, and that's where that guy was. So when Ricardo shut down, I just jumped over there, and then I met his wife, and you know, he was just chilling outside, drinking some
Did the
coffee.
deer run through already?
He said
I love it.
he said he's going to do start trying to do some videos over. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
And I told him, welcome to come on my channel. I said, we don't preach that.
In here.
I said, we just
Can hear
hang
him a
out.
little bit, Sandy.
What?
Can hear him a little bit.
Yeah, let me flip the camera around and see if they
Wait, let me make it.
Everybody's
Let me
breaking
put,
up for me.
fly off. I'm trying to figure out where the heck they are over there.
look at that.
That is so
That's
beautiful.
such a beautiful morning.
This is the back of Kent's house. He owns all the way to the fence right there, all the way down
Wow.
Wow,
and across.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah, we got a,
that's awesome.
It's so much better, Sandy. I was telling somebody how the Lord blessed you and got you away from where you were living,
yeah,
and how it feels like family here, and all of the new ones. And I say family, and I do mean it. But as long as no one attacks, my family. I mean, because you ladies that's up here, you guys are my family.
Mhm.
yeah.
And I love you guys, and everybody in the chat too. And who fell off? Oh, LizzAnn, it must be buffering because she's on her. Okay, I'm taking you off the big thing because you're just
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
good
Well,
morning. See,
the deer were down there, and I thought I'd.
Oh, she froze. Did it?
she did. Oh, there. Look at the skylight.
That is so beautiful.
I can't see that when I walk outside because the dust from all those trucks leaving out from across the road just comes right on over in our face.
Piper, do you need to go out? You want to go outside? Do you want to go outside?
Go back out front.
How was your husband's birthday?
Deer come.
It was good. It was very good. We
Well.
ordered a pizza. We just had easy pizza dinner at home. Jimmy brought Brantley over to say happy birthday to Grandpa, and of course we picked Callan up from school, so he said happy birthday to Grandpa. And actually, the new bride that we had the whole fallout thing, she brought our youngest grandson over for a couple hours, so he got to see all of the grandbabies on his birthday. So for him, that was a great day.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm so happy to see everybody on this morning. Fresh start this Monday morning, and looking out now, it's beautiful outside, you guys.
It is
Cloudy
here too.
here.
It's only about 74, maybe 75 outside right now, and very little humidity. Thank you, Lord, because normally by now it's 85 or 90 and it's humid.
Yeah. It's 68 and cloudy here.
It's gorgeous here.
But it's supposed to be in the upper 70s today. It should be a beautiful day. Eventually, they said the clouds would break up, but oh my goodness, look at that.
Reminds me of where I used to live in Oregon. Except for we had
That
no
is
picture.
God's
That's a
country.
picture. Saying if you could snap that as a picture, boy, I'd love it.
That is God's country.
Yeah. We have pretty sunrises.
Mm-hmm. It's just beautiful.
When I took Bailey out this morning, of course, it was dark.
Love it.
And I saw that the moon was so bright, but I had to get right where I could see it. And it was just the brightest most beautiful moon and so big. And and I say, thank you, Lord. I see you up there, and that that's how I talk to him. I see you up there in your beauty, and I think sometimes he throws up a splash of color.
Funny
And
thing is I took my dog out this morning when it was still dark, saw the same moon, did the same thing.
see
That's
what
weird.
I dare you. See what Dwayne said. It only took a few gunshots to get her butt
Out. He meant out of New Mexico.
Yep. I know. I was on one night when there were gunshots going on, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna Sandi. One night she was live. And
Yeah, you guys could hear the gunshots on YouTube.
yeah, that's when it was hangouts, and we were all worried because it just, and then to see how you used to have to walk out of your gate and then down to that storage unit thing to do your work. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
God's hands were upon you, so he had a plan. He still does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you told me.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Because, you guys, Sandi's wanted to get me. Sandi will get me real quick. She'll hurry up and tell me, wait, it does not say that in the Bible. What? Okay, Casey wants me to step away for just a minute.
Okay.
Traci.
Yes, ma'am.
If my boo don't act right, he goes in the corner. I mean, that's what MawMaw said, to make him go in the corner. So I'll be right back.
All righty. Big old harvest moon last night. Yeah, we did. The moonlight was very bright, even through the clouds last night.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait until the next big October moon, because I love filming that moon every year when it first starts to rise here.
Yeah.
And it is a big ball of fire. I mean, it is gorgeous for a moon. And I've got my camera now where I know how to do the settings to pull that off. So
yeah,
I'm real excited about it.
I'm gonna, and my battery's draining so fast, I'm gonna have to get
Okay.
out. And when I get home,
Okay.
I'll try to jump.
You try to come back. Okay.
See you, Liz.
Bye, Liz. Love
I'll
you.
try to come back in when I get home.
All right.
Okay?
Love you. Yep.
Love you too. Y'all have a blessed day, and everybody in the chat.
Honey.
Bye.
Oh, Sandi, that is just so beautiful.
Okay, the crane, I don't think you can see it. It's right out there.
Yeah.
But I'll stay on him and see if he'll fly. He's just out there messing around. There's a couple of them out there.
That is just so beautiful.
Yep, I like not having neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've got Kent.
Yep.
So you have.
And then I've got somebody that lives across the street that I've never met. So
yeah,
those are the only two that are around me.
That's kind of nice. You got at least one decent neighbor that you can have some human company.
Yep.
And that's all you need.
Yeah.
All you need is love. Me.
All you need is love. Love.
Wasn't Joyce saying that? You got it.
Yep. I definitely am enjoying it.
I can see why. I can definitely see why.
And then the deer hang out during the winter down here in this field, and
Mm-hmm.
just.
Do you get a lot of snow where you're at?
Well, last year we did, but they said it was an unusual year, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what happens this year.
Yeah.
Where in the world? How did I put out of?
That was what Dwayne corrected his whatever mistype.
There he is. Okay.
Poor Dwayne.
Children. These two children. What I'm going to do is take the cat, I think, in the my bedroom. So they'll quit fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Go
So
sit
me and
there.
Debbie got a long, we got to have a long discussion, didn't we, Debbie? It was
Yes,
Friday,
ma'am.
and she showed me her craft room, and oh my goodness, I'm so envious of her craft room, even though we're not supposed to be envious.
Are you envious of the
Mhm.
mess too?
They were just beyond the fence. Yeah.
She told me, well, if I come out there, then me and her could do something too. And I'm like, we would sit there and just pull everything out and look at it, make it more of a mess, because I love looking at stuff like that.
I got
But
a little of it.
I did sit there while I was watching. I don't even know what the names are. I just kind of like listening to their accents, and so I was sitting there listening to them, and I got quite a bit of my jewelry stuff, like separated and
Mm-hmm.
gone through. So I got a lot of that done, and I was on Wi-Fi, you guys. My Wi-Fi in that room, I was able to go live. There was no buffering, but I think it buffers from my end because all of it all pulls from my end. I think, isn't that how it works? I'm not quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like all of you guys are going off of mine. And I'm just sitting here watching you guys popping in and out, in and out. That's what
Mm-hmm. Dude, I don't know if you heard, Liz, everything was buffering for her and her battery was draining, so she hopped off, and we'll try to hop on again when she gets home.
Okay. I understand now. It was buffering. Oh, I think I am tomorrow. I keep saying it, and then I don't do it. But I do think since my stuff's in the other room, I'm going to go in there and work on some stuff for Art Therapy Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You just get on and say hi to them.
And I'm looking for other, I'm looking for thumbnails, pretty thumbnails. So if you guys come across a thumbnail that you think is pretty or fitting, let me know. And
All right.
oh, what's that, Sandy?
It's a thumbnail.
Wait,
It's a thumbnail. It's a pretty thumbnail.
it's Sandy.
You wanted a thumbnail.
She still
I gave
has
you a
her sense of
thumbnail.
humor.
I have 2 thumbnails. They're a matching pair.
Where's my hat
Wow.
that says dunce? Where is my dunce hat? That's what I want to know. Darlene, I remember my dad taking us dune buggy riding, and I had the best time. I was real little. We lived in California, and sometimes we'd go to Salton Sea. I don't know if everybody knows what that is. They closed it down for a long time because I read an article on it. It's because the salt content, and you wouldn't sink. But we would camp there. But I don't know where it was that he took us in the desert to do dune buggy riding. But I remember a lot, even though I come out here in the by the second grade, I remember I had to ask my aunt about where we would go in California, in Southern California, where there'd actually be snow. And she said it was Mount Baldy. So she
Oh,
said,
yeah.
Dad would.
Into Baldy. I used to go there as a kid. Loved it.
Well,
I
there was
remember-
actually snow on the mountain there outside of Salt Lake City when we went up there Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah. So my dad was the type, he was a restless soul. He did, I guess, moving around like he did as a child. Then he got in the Navy. And then after he met my mom, we never stayed in one house. We moved. And so I loved it. I mean, it was an adventure to me when we'd go look at a different place to move to. And I would automatically be thinking of, ooh, that'd make a cool clubhouse. I looked at it that way. My oldest sister, my sister 2 years older than me, hated it. She hated all the moving that we did. But I loved it because it was always an adventure to me. And, you know, it's
I hate the process of moving. I like going to a new home. I like getting a new home, but I just dread the process of moving, packing up everything and lugging it from one place to another. Ugh.
You know what I used to do when I moved?
When we would do that, see, we would move into one and Mom would get in there, and she was very good, still is, at decorating and picking colors and stuff. And she very loves bright colors, but you know, it wasn't just moving into a place. We would paint. We would paint it and make it fresh and do all those things. So until we got older, then we had to, you know, start helping out more. But yeah, I liked it. I've only lived in, since I moved, well, I moved quite a bit. Me and my first husband moved 6 times in a year. Oh no. You know, we moved on January 1st. So that made, you guys, that made me, what do you call it when you think, you don't wash clothes? Superstitious. Whatever you do, when you bring that new year in, you're going to be doing it all year. I always had to have my babies at home with me. I say babies, no matter how old they were, with me when the new year came in. And my daughter's senior year, she hung out, a bunch of them hung out at her boyfriend's house. His mom and them threw a party, and I'm like, well, you know, it's that time. So we didn't do the New Year's in. And I know it's an old wives' tale because MawMaw tells me not to wash clothes. Guess what? Somewhere around the world, it is already, when we do our January 1st, it's already January 2nd somewhere. That's why I told her.
That's why it's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. So I just don't tell her because she says, you're going to wash me out of the family. You wash somebody out of the family. Well, MawMaw's still here. MawMaw's not up this morning. But you guys, I wash clothes. If clothes need to be washed, I wash them. And she just don't know.
Y'all do the black-eyed peas and stuff on New Year's?
Sandy, don't you tell her either.
Say what?
Hoppin'
I didn't
John?
hear what you said.
Darlene, do y'all do black-eyed peas on New Year's Eve when New Year's comes in?
Do I do what?
Black-eyed peas?
Yes. Now we do the cooking. We do the whole black-eyed peas. mixed like collard greens and turnip greens. And wait, that's the money. That's the change is what the myth is, or the superstition. But anyway, I do cook. Well, this year
When I heard about that, when I moved to Texas, I started making black-eyed peas every New Year's Eve. We'll have black-eyed peas, ham hock, cornbread, and greens. And I don't know what else.
You guys, my imagination got me. Day before yesterday, I didn't cook this weekend. I just my stomach wasn't right, and I just wasn't feeling right. But me and Casey went to get fast food, and when we come back, and I got out of the car, I think I counted 15 steps from where we parked to the deck steps. I had to sit down because my legs turned to jelly, and I'm like, I had to sit down, and I told Casey, I said, well, my imagination, I guess. What I told him, I said, I guess my imagination. And he said, Mama, have you had your heart checked? I said, yes. They say there's a hole in one of the valves, but it's nothing to bother me. It won't cause anything. So.
Well, I found out this morning. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. I found out this morning that the pain that I have in my left side is definitely related to the red dot potential bleeding, because last night, my side was hurting me so bad, and I woke up this morning and I am just covered. The inside of my arms, my legs, my belly, my breasts, I'm just covered in them today. So it definitely has something to do with it, but I don't know what. And I know I still won't know for another 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I finally get to go to that doctor to find out what the heck.
Well,
I just keep telling right, make sure you sue that doctor if I die before then.
I have to call my lawyer today and tell her that I'm trying to get a second opinion. I need to call to see if they found me a second opinion, and
Time.
but I'm okay.
Do not let your doctors find you a second opinion. You go out on your own, or you have your lawyers recommend you a doctor for a second opinion.
Well, I can't because my insurance.
Bull. When it comes to this, that's bull. Quite honestly, honey, that's bull. They got to allow you to get it a second opinion out of network when it's something
not
like
fair.
you went through.
It's
It
not
isn't fair.
It's not fair.
And they will not be able to hold that up. I know that for a fact. You're allowed to go out of a network if you've got a network. You've also got the right to go anywhere you want for a second opinion when it comes to something like this.
Well, I guess maybe when I tell my lawyer, maybe she'll get in touch, because she's been a lot. She's married to a doctor, or still, I don't know. She's
Just
still
tell her you need to find a doctor that'll give you a second opinion, and she will do her job for you.
Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you.
I can't see him yet.
I see him. He's right there.
It says
It
hello.
says hello.
Oh, Alma. Well, I'm glad you stopped in, Alma. Stop by and see us again.
I know. I love Alma.
Oh, Alma. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. Stop by and see us again.
I know. I love Alma.
Oh, Alma. Well, I'm glad you stopped in.
I was trying to go to the view on YouTube thing, so I could see when people comes in, because now I'm stuck.
I love you, Casey.
Casey, who?
Since I already sang to you, I love you.
I love me too.
And
I
he
love
goes,
you loving yourself more than you love yourself, that I love you.
What'd she say? What'd you say, Debbie?
That's what he
Casey.
says. I love me too.
I said, I love you more than you love yourself, than me loving you. Never mind. It's not worth it.
She loves
But I love you, Casey. So there.
She loves you more than you loving her.
Oh, sorry, Debbie. It would come through. It's just really choppy on Mom's computer.
That's it. We'll just blame the computer, darling. That works for me.
And it's stuck on like Darlene. Like Darlene's been the last one, and she says, talking about the salt flats. So
Yeah, you've missed a bunch.
it is what it is, and I just try to make the best of. Oh, what, Casey? We are doing 1 John, aren't we? Okay. He said we're doing all 3 of them. We're about to get in Revelation. So we are doing I think he's doing 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John today.
I told my grandson yesterday that he asked me if I went to church in the morning, and I said, yeah, I went to church. I needed some Jesus. I said, I have to go to church every Sunday so I can get a hug from Jesus. He's like, Nana, that's baloney. I'm like, dude, you are not even nice to me. It's like, Nana, that is baloney.
Now, is he the one that wants to get married? That already talk about marriage?
Yeah, he's the one that doesn't want to he doesn't necessarily not want to get married, but he doesn't want to have kids because they will try to play his video games.
I love those boys.
They are something else. Some of the things they say, holy moly.
See, I hadn't even seen them.
Nick's Picks, thanks for stopping in. You have a date with a friend tomorrow. Okay. Stop back Wednesday if you can. We'll be here. We'll be here same time, same channel.
Okay. Now I see you.
And there's 2 of you.
And there's 2 of me. You guys, I watched that movie. It'll quit in a minute.
Don't hear a word you're saying, darling.
Wow. Okay.
Now I
There
can't.
you go.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
Have you guys and Nick's Picks? I'm glad you came though.
Mm-hmm.
Just starting our Monday morning out on a happy note. But Multiplicity, it had Michael Keaton in it. I think that's his name. He played Beetlejuice. He learned how to clone. So he cloned a bunch of himself so he could do more things. But the more he cloned, the less intelligent they were. So the very last clone just wasn't right. It's such a funny movie, but I think it's called Multiplicity. And
That sounds funny.
his poor wife, she couldn't figure out what was going on. You know, because he'd be gone and one of those would wander in the house and my boo, that's what my husband cooked for himself. He didn't cook bacon. We didn't have bacon, but he did cook him some an omelet and eggs, omelet and toast yesterday morning, I think. Because after all these years, I don't do eggs right.
That's the only breakfast food I can cook right is like grits, oatmeal, eggs. I can't do like pancakes and waffle. Can't do that stuff. I can do French toast because that's pretty simple.
And pancakes is something I haven't done in a while. That's something I could sit at the stove and do. And that sounds awful. I shouldn't have to say I have to sit, to cook.
I have to do that some days. When my legs are especially hurting, I wheel my walker out to the kitchen and use my walker to wheel around.
It's like last night I could tell I was hurting, but I spent too much time in bed this weekend. That warms you up just as bad as sitting too much or trying to sleep or something. And so me and Kevin, after the ball game or whatever, we did Netflix, binge watch Netflix. And he even let me sleep in Saturday, and he woke me up with the Snickers bar.
Aww.
So Snicker bar and a cup of coffee. And I know my boo done said nutritious when we were talking FaceTime. Talking on Facebook. But anyway, that's what he got me, and
because he loves you and he knows that goes down good for you.
And that's what we did, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed. And he cut some grass Friday, and he couldn't have. He was too tired, but he did. And so me in bed when he's in bed and watching Netflix, that's us doing something and him resting. You guys, he's got to rest on weekends.
I was sure hoping the deer would come over.
He just works so physically during the week.
For sure.
And whatever football board he was on or whatever he was doing, that he's hit 2 weeks in a row, and that's why we got to eat out so much, I guess.
Awesome.
When I was in the room Saturday right next to the bedroom, and I heard an exclamation, I'll just call it an exclamation, very loud, come from that room, and I was live, and I told that person, I said, I think he must have something went wrong on one of the games. One of the games, I said, if you hear something, I said, it's going to be my husband next door. There's my baby.
Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
I never did get back with Destiny. Kevin didn't nap yesterday, and I was going to get back with her when he napped. And he didn't nap. So that's because he done got all into getting away with murder. Now he's all, I told him last night, I said, it's going to be one more. So at 10 o'clock, I was wanting to continue watching it. And I said, well, it's just 8 o'clock, baby. He said, you a lie. I said, I know, it's 10 o'clock. So I was late taking my medicine, my nighttime medicine. And then I got on my new people. Gosh, what's it? Mystic something, and then Mystique. His wife goes by Mystique. So I stayed in there with them, and I said, I hate to go, but if I don't go, I am going to be too sleepy in the morning to get up and do mine. So I love my Destiny, you guys.
Darlene, sweetheart, I'm going to have to go. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open, and I'm sure it's from some meds I took, and I need to rest because I had a hard night last night.
Okay.
I think we all had a rough time.
Well, and my arm was hurting, so I took some pain stuff and that. Oh, bless your hearts.
Love
Destiny,
you.
you need to come on and take my place, honey.
You overdid it. You were so excited about being able to bring out that dish rag and
Oh, girl, I got some good stuff done yesterday. I got my laundry pretty much caught up, but now it's like all I want to do is sleep.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
you
going
go
to
take a
rest
nap.
because I know what I should do. So I
Well,
love
you-
you all. It's
I
nice
love
to
love
see
you
you again,
too.
Sandy. I love you so. I'm
Get
glad to
some
see
rest.
you're doing well. And I'll see you
Okay.
guys later. Goodbye, everybody in chat
Bye,
too.
love
Love you
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Pearl Nini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pearl Nini. Good morning to you.
I need to catch up with, I did catch up with some Donatella. I caught up with some, I love to go and watch Style with Pat. I love watching all these shows. And I might not, can do all of them. I love to watch what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now, who used to be OG? You write those things down, Tracy,
OG.
because she changed her name.
Angela?
Okay.
I don't know what she is now.
Look, he done put a word out there that I can't understand.
Rutabaga.
Don't make me have to say words I can't pronounce.
Expletive.
You guys, MawMaw, I was in my room and MawMaw watched Friday's episode. She laughed so hard at my expense when it started and was laughing. I said, Mama, what are you laughing at? She said, that Derek. And she just,
Hi, girl.
When she got to the breakfast dude part, that was
Yes.
pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Aw.
Aw, look at the babies.
Gosh, they're so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now they froze. Come on, Pup.
Look at the babies.
Well, sometimes cell phones are choppy.
Those are Kent's babies.
Aw.
Aw. How many does he have? 4?
Too many.
Too many.
No, this is just the first group. Which one did we breed? Is that yeah? Have babies with my.
You're breaking up, Sandy. Can you guys hear Sandy, or is it just my computer?
I'm hearing her off and
Okay.
on.
Okay. Oh, look.
With this girl
Look
here,
at those
we're
babies.
gonna have.
Uh-huh. Aww.
Where are you guys going? Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi.
Well, Sandy,
I'm gonna go back
do you
over to the house.
do you sell them, or what do you do with them when they have the babies?
Well,
Yes, that's my cup, Lynn.
it's to show.
Oh,
And
for show?
my Starbucks cup is in the dishwasher. You guys, I know.
All right, Dwayne. We'll miss you, but have a great day.
Love you, my boo.
Man, that breeze coming in my dining room window feels amazing. It's going to be a good day.
I bet if my windows were up and our Okay, that's false. It's my unit making the trees move.
Am I back?
Like
Yep,
that.
you're back.
We keep and show. Did I just lose you guys?
Nope, you just don't.
We
Oh,
hear you.
okay. There we go.
I am so glad that you are back to where you felt like getting up this morning and coming on, Sandy. That just
Mhm.
Well, I've been up since about 2, so
Oh,
I
geez.
decided to pop in and see you guys.
well, I'm glad.
I'm glad too.
Have you made anything recently? I know you needed like some more supplies. How are you doing?
Yeah, I haven't gotten them yet. I did a pop-up sale, but not everybody has paid, so I'll get there.
Yeah.
Just a slow process, and everybody wants, the doctors want money right then.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
I know we have gone through already Keevan's flex pay card, which was $2,500, but when he set it up, we didn't know I was going to have shoulder surgery and then all that rehabilitation. And so right now we're having to pay like out of pocket for like the specialist I went to. He even said he said I wouldn't walk out and not pay. I said,
Well, that jerk didn't deserve a dime of your money.
I said he would just bill me, but yeah. So we're coming out of pocket with stuff, and this is just it's not even October, so my meds. Hopefully, I've done had so. Oh, look at the dream catcher. Look, is that MawMaw's dream catcher?
Aww.
yeah.
You guys, that is the soft. Isn't it soft, Sandy?
Oh my gosh, I think it's the prettiest one she's done. I really
I think mine is.
Yeah, it's right over the top of my bed.
Yep.
The soft. I mean, I never felt feathers so soft. Did I show you guys Friday my because I don't know if I found them, Mr. Pickle feathers. Did I show them to you guys? Destiny had them.
Destiny showed a dish that she was saving to send to you.
There's John.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
John, you're so sweet. I went and watched him too. His little girl just tickles the stew out of me. She just makes me laugh. She makes me laugh. Let me see if I can go find Mr. Pickle's feathers. Oh, gosh. Oh.
So, Perlini, you must be up early too if you're in Northern California. You get up early if you see this show live. Kind of like Miss Sandy. Are you on Mountain Time, Sandy?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And then I have a big old box of rubber catheters, and I'll find a use for them. Okay, all right. This is a good size bag of feathers.
Yeah.
Go that way. All right. The colors are absolutely beautiful. So that means that with him shedding some, he's got new ones coming out, which is good. Okay, I'm going to take out all the little ones. I got a bunch of little bitty ones. Now, MawMaw can have just a few to do a dream catcher, and then I'm gonna get some feathers from Debbie's. What's Debbie's baby? Ruby. So I'll get some ruby feathers. So this one, let me see if it's gonna show the. Oh, there it is. That side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then this color. Well, can you see that it's green with the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, and there's just so many different shapes and sizes. I like these. These little, I like the little bitty ones.
Mm-hmm.
Leave that. Oh my gosh. You guys. Kits knocked my K-cups down out of the box. Moon. LizzAnn's jumping back in.
Okay, I'm gonna go leave.
Woohoo, LizzAnn! You're gonna leave us, Sandy?
I'm gonna switch over to the laptop.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
We'll see
gonna
you in a
jump
few.
off and then jump
Okay.
back on.
Okay, see
All
you
right.
soon.
Okay.
Yay, LizzAnn!
Yay, Traci.
Oh God. Moon.
What's the
Fat
matter
cat.
with you? Your kitty cat driving you crazy?
Fat cat right here is going in my bedroom.
Nothing but trouble this morning.
Oh boy. Cats are a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they can be busy.
Ren had a great birthday, huh?
Yes, he had a very good birthday. He got to see all three of our grandbabies on his birthday, which was
Awesome.
very nice. That if a lot of times when I say to him, like, what do you want for Christmas or what do you want for your birthday? He'll say, I just want to see all my grandbabies. So I know that was a good day for him.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
My grandson, whenever we would ask him, this was from the time he was 7 or 8 all the way up. You could say, what do you want for your birthday? I just want my family.
Aww.
That's so clever. So cute for him.
And I haven't he hasn't had a birthday in about 3 years, birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, I guess, get in touch with his dad, since mine and his is so close together, to see if we might be able to take him out to eat.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
How old is he?
He will be 15. I'll be
Goodness.
I'll be 55 and he'll be 15.
My.
He just still
Time flies.
Mm-hmm.
he still hasn't responded to me yet, so I don't know.
I'm
Hey, guys.
already double nickels on my next birthday. I'm gonna be 56.
Oh well.
You're gonna be what?
On my next birthday, I'm gonna be 56.
Yep.
I'm already double nickels.
Well, I'll be 65 and eligible for Medicare. Not Medicare. Yeah, Medicare.
Medicare. I'm already on Medicare.
Yeah. Well, you've got a situation that's different than mine.
Yeah.
I found my first buffalo nickel the other day when I was searching through some coins. I think y'all may have caught on that I picked up a new old hobby. Let's put it that way. I used to collect coins when I was a kid. Didn't much know why, except for that my parents were doing that, and certain things I knew were what they were saving, so I would save them too. Well, I think by the time I became a teenager, sometimes you just needed money to buy something, so I have really had some of it. But I don't know if I've told you this story before. I have an aunt. Well, y'all know I have an aunt in California. Well, she was big into collecting coins, right? And currency. And she whenever we would play Boo-Ray with the family, we'd play for nickels, you know, and every time she'd come across a nickel that was 1964 or 1965, she'd go, "Ooh, 1964," or "Whoa, 1965," and she'd save it. I said, "Okay, well, hey, my aunt that saves coins knows what she's doing. I'm going to start saving 1964 and 1965 nickels." So I had a pretty good little lot going there, and then I guess I was about 15 or 16 years old when I asked her. I said, "So, okay, tell me about the 1964 and 1965 nickels. What's special about them?" And she looked at me and she says, "Nothing, except they're my kid's birth years." I said, "That's his birth years. This is what you're saving them all these years?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "Oh."
That's
He's like,
funny.
"In these 1964 and 1965 nickels I've been collecting." She says, "Sure."
Yep.
And I said, "Okay." Oh boy.
I'm a 64 girl. That's what year I was born, 64.
Yeah, I have a cousin at your age. Her brother was a year younger. He passed unexpectedly a few years just for natural causes. He just died. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think it was his liver, but I could be wrong. So anyhow, but yeah, that's my funny coin collecting story.
That is funny.
Yeah, she laughed and laughed. I said, "No, there's nothing special." Great.
Dialing with Pat. We're glad that you stopped in. Please stop in again.
Anytime, Monday through Friday. Except this morning, I was almost 10 minutes late.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank you very much.
We can't always be perfect.
I mean, I was doing good. I even had 2 positive songs to upload on Facebook. I was listening to my gospel music. The guy that I can't think of his name, but it was from the prison that he was doing his music from.
He had a show for him.
Yeah, and so I put that on my Facebook, and I'm like, okay, everything's going okay. And then somebody said, well, if you clear out your history, it'll do better. Well, it was supposed to not take my password, but it took my password, so it was like I had to, that just takes more time.
Yeah.
And I can't remember passwords, you guys. I try to.
Me either. I have so many different passwords on so many different things, and I can never remember. It seems like anytime I have to re-log into something, I gotta recreate a new password because I can never remember. And then the next time I don't remember again.
I started writing mine down in a little book.
I finally started a little book to write mine in.
So that if not, I still have some to put in here because I've got them spread between 3 or 4 spiral notebooks. If I wrote them down, sometimes I think, oh, I remember that.
Yeah, right.
Our bathroom door, I have to get the WD-40 hold to it because it's not wanting to do right. I mean, from 1914, you got to think.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. If it's
Good morning, Mystic Days. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mystic Days. Good morning to you.
That's Mystic. Mystic is her husband, and she's Mystic. Hey!
Awesome. Awesome.
We are great. This is things to everybody that comes in, and that's just Sandi. Sandi creates jewelry.
Beautiful jewelry.
Wonderful jewelry.
Beautiful jewelry.
And that is LizzAnn. And I know what LizzAnn's doing. LizzAnn's gonna go get her birthday ring. The Sandi. I was talking to
I left in such a hurry this morning that I didn't put it on. I usually put it on first thing, but
Okay.
we were running late. So yeah,
Okay.
this is some of the stuff that she creates. Oops.
Beautiful.
And that stone changes from blue to green to this amber kind of color.
I love it.
It's all in how the light hits it. It's hard to see right now, but anyway, I love it. I'm
And
thrilled.
silver. And what's the stone, Sandi?
Labradorite.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You guys, Mystique, she even told her, well, pick out a stone because she just got in these stones and they were so pretty laying there. And we did that through Art Therapy Tuesday, I think. And Sandi was over.
It was. My birthday was on Tuesday. That's right.
And she was over just making something. And she said, well, this is for you. And of course, we all got teary-eyed, not as bad as LizzAnn.
Yeah.
I lost it. I really did. I'm so blessed to have such wonderful friends. Thank you so much.
We are all
Andy.
blessed to have good friends.
It still floors me when I think about it. I almost tear up every time. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm kind of like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Casey's finally watching Grey's Anatomy. He
Oh
just
boy.
popped in here and told me he was mad because George died. And I'm like, so yeah,
That's just the least of your worries.
I never did get into that program, but there are a lot of people who have. That's to each their own.
We watched it, they come out with the latest on Netflix. So we watched it from the beginning again.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. So Casey was like, if I catch Daddy in there crying over Grey's Anatomy, I'm going to tell him to, I can't even say. But anyway. It had something to do with his mom breastfeeding type of thing. So anyway.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you got LizzAnn, see off cam, LizzAnn sometimes hears some of Casey's terminologies. The other day, I thought she was going to fall out of her chair laughing at Casey so much. He's colorful.
Yes, he is.
Not just from me. Because Sandi knows who else he gets it from. MawMaw.
MawMaw's a trip. Yep.
You never know. All right, you guys. I got my Etsy bag in. So I'm like, Etsy. Why did I say Etsy? My Etsy bag in. I don't like
Etsy. Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like spatter paint, but it's not. It's stars.
Uh-huh.
And it's got this cute little crystal looking thing. Is that not the cutest bag?
That's cute.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm going to put the lipstick somewhere else. So anyway, the lipstick I have on, the color, I thought it was a funky color, but Casey said he likes it. And then, of course, another eyeliner. I'm going to have to end up leaving them in the box and not open them. This small thing to make me not have wrinkles, which you guys. I have beauty marks. I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
I smiled and laughed a lot. And then, of course, makeup that I don't wear. I don't wear the makeup.
Foundation or?
No, I don't wear foundation. And then I got, what else was it? Oh, a beautiful eyeshadow color. I have it on. So
Pretty.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, there's my little glam bag video. I said I was gonna do those. Let me show you my Etsy bag.
Yeah, those ladies that do all the beauty unboxing, and they have like 9 million different subscription boxes.
Yeah.
Holy
Crazy.
moly.
That's only 2 things that come out automatically. We do, Kevin lets me do my Etsy, and they went up to $11, and our Netflix.
Mhm.
Those are the only, I guess you would call, I don't need. We don't
Yeah.
need it.
Luxury.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
makeup.
that's the right word. Luxury.
Yeah, and
That's
I
what
don't
Sandy
do a
said.
lot.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot.
Yeah.
You guys can tell I haven't been to the beautician.
Well,
And
No, because if you would have been to the beautician when you got your bangs cut, you would have had to fire that girl.
Sandy, you missed it. Sandy, if you're just being kind, I will put these things down. I thought I was being good and used my glasses as a guide.
she
And
won't do that again.
Mhm.
And I forgot it has a dip in the middle of my glasses.
Only you, Darlene. Only
They were, the
Casey
first
comes
day they were bad, and Casey came in and stared at her like, what in the world?
Gave her the look like,
with
what did you do?
He said, is it in the family? Is it in the air? He said, what is it? He said that my family members are doing that to their hair. It wasn't just me. And I can't on the open tell what he said about something else.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what made LizzAnn almost fall out of her chair. She laughed so hard at what Casey said. You guys, I allow him because I will be the one to say, babe, is this shirt okay? Is it too tight? Or are these pants okay? I mean, and he'll say, well, you won't be comfortable, Mom. Or he'll just say, And he'll have that look. He said,
You need a non-filtered response, and he is it for you.
He is my non-filter.
Yeah,
But-
my son Jimmy is that for me. He'll say things like, we'll show up, or he'll stop by our house, and Brian is not the most snappiest of dressers, let's just say. And he will say, Mom, please tell me you did not leave the house with Dad dressed like that. Like, no. Usually I will say, Brian, will you please change your shirt before we leave? Can you please?
Yeah.
Even Keaton gave me the look. I have had my hair shaved like G.I. Jane shaved before. Only about an inch on top. And so I have some of the pictures on Facebook. And I've been like, it'll grow back. And my hair is only hair. So, I mean, this goes way down my back. But even Kevin, he looked at my bang. And he had that look. And he's like, what did you do? They had to be cut. And it was more important for me to get the thing from Donatella than do my hair.
He probably changed his mind then and said, you can have both, your haircut and the thing from Donatella.
Well, I think every time or hits on another
Thank you,
board
Mystique.
or another board.
I'm about to do mine. Look how long mine are.
Yeah, yours are getting
How about
long.
that?
Don't let Darlene do it.
I
But
think I'm just going to buzz it.
you don't have my forehead. I have to have some bangs or something because this, look, I mean, whoop.
I have a pretty short forehead, really.
Oh, no. I started with the stash.
Well, y'all see my forehead all the time. Bangs and I do not work at all.
Oh no!
Because
Oh,
even when I weighed 105 pounds, my face, being the round ball that it is, has always been the round ball that it is. So, bangs just don't suit me at all.
Well, now I got my static clean all going on. Mystique, I told you, we are a mess.
And
well,
that's
I
being
think I'm
nice.
just gonna bite mine this time. Just
Amen, Denise. Amen, Denise. That is so right.
Mhm.
But look, Mystique saw me in my mess when I
There you
said
go.
I was a hot mess because I was on hers and her husband. I could pop in on hers and her husband's channel. And you guys, my hair was just pulled up crazy. And I had my sleep shirt, but I did go in the back room and put on another shirt and went in there and worked and talked to them. So they're younger. They're
Yeah.
younger. And I enjoy talking to them. And she and I both have husbands that mess with us. If we fall asleep watching a movie, ooh. I am telling you, her husband will poke her nose too.
Oh boy.
And then Kevin will say, Darlene. And I said, what? Are you watching this? Yes, I'm listening to it.
Dreaming about it.
Ryan likes to say that. But I'm listening. No, you're not. You're snoring.
So they're wanting to change the channel, you think?
Yeah. If I want to change the channel, I'm like, you can't be watching this. Well, I was listening. Like, no, you were snoring. You were not listening.
So when she come out of the chat for a minute and they said something, I said, hey, what did I say, Mystique? I said, we're not bonded, but I said, oh, we're in cahoots. So if Mystique drops off, I got her back.
Yeah.
Her and her husband, they tickle me. She brings him coffee while he's online, and that's very sweet for her to do. And and you know what, Mystique, if you stay with them and you hit that 30-year mark, you might be like my husband to bring me Snickers and coffee to bed. So just think about it.
I gotta go check on the puppy a minute. I'll be right back.
I get surprised with ice cream after we've had dinner.
Why is that? Why do I crave stuff like that?
He comes and brings it to me while I'm in here piddling with stuff, and it's like, oh darn, I gotta eat that. Oh darn, you're forcing me. Man.
Well, I didn't want to eat last night, so I went in there and got me. You guys have seen me do it, the Kroger little with the snow peas and the apple slices and the nuts in the middle. So, I ate that.
Yeah.
And so that's nutritious. I only did that because I had a little bit M&Ms, a few M&Ms in the day.
But he's convinced me that there's no calories after dark.
Oh,
there you go.
In ice cream.
Right.
What in the world?
The Mystique.
Oh, you too. Hey, Denise. Denise Caines is no bangs for her either. All right. I'm in good company.
Unmute, Traci.
Hello.
Traci, unmute.
Hello. Sorry.
Yay,
I had
she's
to
back.
let the dog out, and then I happened to glance and see a bag of chips, and they just jumped off the counter into my hands.
Oh, yeah. I do know this. I do know this problem. It's amazing the things that jump into my shopping cart in the grocery store. especially when my daughter's with me.
Traci,
Whenever she was younger, I mean, when she was little, when she was with me, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Traci,
You get up
I
to
don't remember putting this in here.
Traci made me think of bingo. That the sound sounded like
Oh
somebody
yeah,
putting the
yeah.
bingo.
That's right. The ball's in the little
I was
cage.
just rolling up the top of the chip bag. I didn't even think about it. And I was like, oh,
And look, I got to go through comments.
Oh, cool.
Leave comments here because I have to do my giveaway. So I might have to end up doing this old
Well,
fashioned.
you need to post a comment video specific for that.
Okay.
That way, other people have the chance, and they
Yeah.
know by the thing.
And then I can share it on FaceTime.
Right. Exactly.
Mhm.
And congrats, Denise.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Me
I'm
and
right there with you, kid. I'm 42 years.
Awesome.
we have been married longer than any of our siblings.
Yeah.
Any of our siblings. And when he made the comment that he wished his dad, he could see his dad and my dad at least, could just because Field of Dreams, if he could just spend an hour. And I said, wouldn't your daddy just be tickled that we're still married?
Yeah.
Because he used to say, I reminded him of his mom. Made me feel so good. And I made him a homemade, I made him a homemade banana pudding.
Awesome.
The kind you cook like my grandmama would.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, he said, just like my mama. But then I'd hear Frances MawMaw talking about her mother-in-law. She said, I loved her, but she would just fuss at Mr. Bill, and she was so snappy to him. And I'm like, wait a minute.
So, what did he mean by I reminded him of his mother?
Look, that was the greatest compliment
Oh,
that
yeah,
I ever
definitely.
had. And I knew it. Let me see.
Exactly.
Yes, Mystique, I
It
agree.
jumped right off the cupboard and into my hands.
And we gotta go grocery shopping. We're gonna do.
Oh, don't go hungry.
No, we're gonna do homemade. Casey don't like it. Chicken. Oh, I got it because of eating Arby's. He even got it one time. It's walnuts and apples and chicken, and it seems like something else is in it. Grapes.
That's
So
in the chicken in the dish?
you all mix it together.
Is it like a salad?
Yes, we
Oh,
call
okay.
it salad. And Arby's brings it back every now and then.
Oh, okay.
On
Doesn't
their,
it have cranberries in it too?
Mm-hmm.
you could put cranberries, but I use raisins instead of not raisins. I use grapes, so it's just grapes, apples, and walnuts and chicken and mayonnaise, of course. But Casey doesn't like it. Oh, she caught it before it fell on the
Yep,
floor.
for sure. Absolutely. I don't want anything to go to
It
waste.
jumps into my arms a lot.
Look, there's our 1 second rule. It ain't even got, look, it could be 10-minute rule. If you in the room, if the tree falls in the forest, doesn't make a sound. Okay. If you in there by yourself and you drop that ice cream bucket and it's upside down and it's frozen, then what you do, you take something, you look around and you scrape.
5-second rule, huh? Well, 5-second rule doesn't work when you have a 2-second dog. And my little Chihuahua is a 1-second dog.
Oh my goodness.
If it hits the floor, no way. It's already in the mouth.
Oh shoot, mine get it before it hits the floor.
Yeah. There you go.
Hyper All right. I got to go check the dog again. I let her out, and now she's out there barking.
What happened to Debbie? Did she leave while I was gone?
I'm on mute.
Debbie didn't feel good. She didn't
Oh,
sleep.
I'm sorry.
She took some meds. She was getting kind of sleepy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she overworked her hand.
Well, I
She
pray
overworked
that,
her arm.
yeah, I
And
pray that she feels better.
And she fell.
Oh,
And
she hurt her hand again?
She fell, and she has a bruise, and it's in the X mark. And
Oh,
she
that's weird.
X marks because she got up, I think, in the dark.
Oh,
And it was her bedside table.
okay, yeah.
So it's a bad bruise. So I mean,
Mm.
I told her, I said, well, as my daddy said, they just call us Grace. Because
Yeah,
he said
Yeah.
I was so clumsy.
yeah. That's just life.
Oh, Denise, I was fortunate. Me and MawMaw might have our arguments, but she's
Wow.
her mom. I mean,
My goodness.
she's the reason.
I'm sorry.
I did not know that there were parents out there from when you walked in, they told you they loved you, and my father-in-law was cat keeping. He'd say, dude, I'm proud of you, man. I'm just proud of you and pat him. And then when we'd leave, they would tell us how proud they were of us and of Kevin. It didn't matter what he did in his past. He did a lot that he felt guilty for. But I finally told him one day, I said, don't feel guilty. I said, your dad and mom have told you how proud they are. And you have no regrets. But MawMaw, I guess you guys saw how she come to my defense. It's like you can mess with, if Casey gets messed with, buddy, I'm there. And if somebody steps on MawMaw's toes, you ain't going there. But it's the same way with me. If I'm hurt, MawMaw's there to give me that hug.
Yep.
And you guys, when I was live and she did that, that's how they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very fortunate. I say it all the time. I'm blessed and I'm fortunate. And I am fortunate with you guys too, to have you as my friends and family. I told Mystique, I said, if you come to my channel, I'm putting you on my taxes. Come sit at my table.
It's a fact of life we all have to deal with, Mystique, Well, we are blessed to have met you as well, Darlene, and everybody else on here too. And just,
I love it.
I am thankful. I'm thankful for this opportunity to be with everybody, meet everybody.
And I needed to start out with laughs this Monday morning, you guys. I needed it. And I know other people needed it this morning. And I'm glad Mystique came on a day that this is more us.
Yes.
And honey, she goes on cam. So Mystique I'm going to talk her into coming on cam.
Oh, how cool.
And she does wood burning. She likes that.
Oh, nice.
Or she wants to do that. So there's things.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, how sweet of you, Mystique. Uh-oh.
Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much.
Oh.
Thank you. And
thank you, GWG Blue Pit. Thank you. Accepted. Apology accepted.
Yes. And I will have Debbie, watch. I'll tell her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, Denise, sometimes we have to love our family from afar, but you can say that, but then once that person is taken from us, we end up with regret. When I stood by, of course, when my baby brother passed, I was so young. And being a child, I was mad that I didn't get to go home with my nanny. And him and my sister walked to my grandmama's, and my sister was 12, and he was 3. He would have been 4 in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And July, August, 2 months, he would have been 4. And I was pouting, and I told him I didn't ever want to play with him anymore.
Oh.
Leave me alone. I didn't ever want to play with him. And I was laying on the bed crying, because I wanted to go. And when we got to where he got hit by a car, and when we got there, I saw them putting him into. I could see his shoes. I could see his brown legs. He was brown. I mean, he was so tan. He wasn't pasty. And I remember his shorts and his legs and his feet as they put him in the stretcher. And I never told anybody until I was grown. And I would have dreams of wanting to play with him. And he would be playing and laughing, but I could never get close enough.
Right. Yeah.
So that taught me to love my siblings, and that I hope that gives you guys a blueprint of what happened last week with my doctor.
Yeah.
So I had regrets there, and when my oldest brother passed, I had no regrets. I loved him unconditionally. We never argued. He did pick me up and shake me one time because as a teenager, I was mad about something, and I just threw dishes all over the kitchen, and he just picked me up and shook me. So, but nobody had a bad word to ever say about him.
Yeah.
Then I had regrets when my brother got pancreatic cancer. I had regrets. So, in saying that, I know there will be regrets when my mom is taken. I don't feel like there'll be regrets when MawMaw passed. MawMaw was going to be here when I'm gone. That's what I keep telling her. I'm glad. I appreciate that you come back and apologize. Well, Denise, when your mother-in-law passed away, how was your husband? Was he okay? Or, I mean, I know nobody's okay when somebody's gone.
God bless you, Blue Pit. God bless you, hon.
And we'll pray for you, and
we care about you. God bless you.
So I want let me get Casey to drop his link out for Porch Church. You guys, I'm sorry you having to hear these old lady things this morning. But the struggle's real because I sat in that room in there, and long in the other room. They don't have a back to it. And you know what? It's easier, I think, to make jewelry than to tear it down. Because I see pretty things and I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe I can wear every color and any color. There's so much jewelry, and I'm going to show you something I did.
Sandi, have you heard from your pulmonary specialist yet?
I went there Friday, and they've got me lined up for some tests. I go, I think, tomorrow and get a pulmonary.
Okay,
they
good.
said that I've got some blood clots in the bottom of my lungs, so they're trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay, Casey gave me this.
You're in my prayers, honey.
Thank
Casey, this thing that goes, of course, it goes in the car, the sun
Oh
shield.
yeah, yeah.
But let me
That's
unhook it.
cool. Hey, all right.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Am I not creative?
No, you're not. You're not.
I love it.
No, Darlene, God did not give that to you. I'm sorry.
That
Yes.
these blue ones, I like those. And
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well, see, this way you can take, if you forgot to put something on, you can take it off there and just snap it on.
well, I have so. Woo, I'm gonna tell you, there's so much jewelry in there that as I find earrings that matches, I'm just trying to stick them on here. Look at those tassels. I forget where they come from. I think I could find something.
We're not going to ask any questions about that.
No, where's the thing, Mike?
What? I didn't say anything. I did not say a word.
I know.
I just-
Right. And I'm glad I'm glad my boo ain't in the chat. But no,
Oh, my goodness.
these I bet would end up going with something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet they would.
I mean,
That's cool.
so I'm just trying to match colors and match things so that way I have some kind of order to that room in there. And it takes time to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Really, when you're going through jewelry and it's like, I know Miss T, they give me a hard time, but they love me.
We
We
would
do
never
love
give
you.
you a hard time, Darlene. No, you're misunderstanding us.
Did I not tell you, Miss T, that we have that I am blessed with a good group of women, and I'm so blessed that you came today. And I did tell her and her husband, I said, it's not preaching. I said, we love each other and we try to have fun and push that love out and we get it back. I mean, we get it
No,
back.
I don't love any of you guys.
I know.
Oh,
You just
that's
love
okay, Sandy,
yourself,
because
Rachel.
we all love you enough for
No,
There you go.
not at all. I don't even care about you guys. Not,
Well, that's
not
good to
even
know.
that much.
That's good to know. But we still care about you, so just get over
we
it.
still love you.
I start at 8:30 in the morning Eastern time. Sandy, what time zone are you on?
Mountain time.
Mountain.
What? That's 3 hours.
2 hours. It's 6:30 here when you start.
So I don't know if she's been staying up all night, but her and my mother-in-law, I don't go in their late night stuff. And so she this morning felt good enough to come on, and I appreciate it. Yes, life is too short not to have fun. Exactly.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
My saying that I told my husband, I said, I want to start getting out and visit some of our friends that we used to hang out with. I said, I'm tired of crying over somebody. I'd rather laugh with them while they're alive
Right.
and cry over them when they're gone.
There you
Well,
go.
y'all need to throw Mama in the van and come up here. You saw how
There you
beautiful
go.
it was.
Yeah.
I know. Casey's already wanting to
Talk
skip
about
off.
a road trip.
I sat out there hoping that the deer would come out. One of these days, I'm going to be out there and show you guys the deer
Oh.
come and eat from those trees.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someday you can set up a motion detecting camera.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm gonna. They're usually out there in the morning. That's why I sat out there for so long.
Yeah.
That
I could catch the deer for you guys, but not this morning.
Oh no, they said she's got the camera going. We're not going out there. Hide,
On
quick! Don't let any.
YouTube.
Don't
Yeah.
let them
Those
see
crazy
any part of
girls
you.
from all over the country want to see us, so we better stay away.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's with those people again.
Yeah. But we'll catch them one of these days.
Tracy could say good morning to Bambi. And
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
exactly.
here's another one of my drawers I'm working on. You guys.
Oh, cool.
I think I
That's
showed
awesome.
it today. I said I wanted to do it, so I already have the
Netting.
Is that your fishnet stockings?
The netting.
the glue stuff. Okay, give me the
Mod
name.
Podge?
Yes. And I did it with the gloss because I didn't want to take away from the gloss, the shiny part of these. See, these are.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what more I'm going to do to it because I'm like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do?
You can beat it.
I'm going to tell you, I could just leave it on my desk for my hands when my hands are bothering me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just going to send you a bunch of marbles to put in it.
Bedazzled. You can bedazzle it.
Yep.
Thank you, Denise. I'm glad I found you. And now, Ricardo, I met.
Oh, thank you, Denise.
Mystic Days on Ricardo's. He came live and was talking. So I'm like, I'll check out his channel. And then so I checked out his channel, hit the thumbs up and added them,
Mm-hmm.
And then when he went right on, like I said, you guys, I didn't care. My hair was all up in a mess and everything, but I didn't care. I just chit-chatted. And Sikkes is so cute.
And sometimes that's all we need is just someone to chat with.
Yeah, that's true.
Mystique, are your children, are they in school right now? I know she was playing games with her kids last night.
Oh, I took my grandson. We took my grandson. My granddaughter was invited as well, but she chose to stay home for some me time. She's 8 years old. Me time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so my grandson went when we went to a coin show nearby, and he really enjoyed it. And we came home with some treasures. He got several free items because he's a kid interested in collecting, and some people, were generous with little things, and he was grateful, and we were too. And then I was able to pick up a kid grade $1 silver certificate for each of them for just a couple bucks.
Oh,
and
cool.
So we came back home with our treasures, right? So Landon saying, "See what I got," and he was, taking things out, and as he was taking things out, I had some things with me to protect them and write what it was and whose it was, so they could put it in the safe. And Sally changed her mind. She says, "I think I want to go to the next one."
Oh yeah.
I said, "Well, I think there's another one coming up soon, so we'll see if we can go, if it works out."
When I was in Provo, we went by the Restore. We went by 2 Restores. You know that Habitat for Humanity?
Oh yeah.
And I picked up 4 chairs for a table that Kent's giving me. So I'm going to actually have a table to sit down and eat at.
Wow.
And then we got to get it out of the car. I'm going to show you guys. It's a beautiful coffee table. It's like blonde wood, and it's got like wrought iron legs on it, and it's got tile in the middle of it.
Oh, wow.
I got it for $10.
Oh my goodness.
I said,
Awesome.
I don't know how we're doing it, guys, but we're fitting it in the van because I'm taking it home. We had to unload all the chairs and stuff that I had bought, put that in, take the legs off of it, and then put the chairs in. But we got it all home.
Y'all
So,
solved it. Well, our treasures were pocketable. They were small.
yeah.
We didn't have to clean out the
Unfortunately,
back of the car.
I'm threatening to take the truck the next time we go, so we can bring back more stuff.
Oh, there you go.
I've got a 3/4 ton Dodge diesel.
Is it a crew cab?
Yeah.
Good deal.
So I'm threatening to take that the next time so we can load a bunch of junk in it.
Mhm.
Wow.
We have one of those restores not that far from where I live. That can be
Yeah.
a dangerous place to go in sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
I bought Tiffany style lamps in there for $10 a piece.
Mhm.
Wow.
Stained
Awesome.
glass, and they all match.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah. So
cool.
I've got a couple hanging lamps, and then I've got a couple of lamp shades
Love
to put on other lamps. So
Mhm.
I'm anxious to get my family room put together. Right now, it's still got a bunch of stuff. Hey, Casey.
Hey, Casey.
Oh no. Denise's one of her doves.
Oh no,
Aw.
Morning dove.
Oh,
broke her neck. Oh God.
oh, I'm so sorry.
That's sad.
Oh,
All right. I am
Denise, I'm sorry to hear that.
I am putting
Yeah.
Casey link.
For me, that's what mine is. It's a 3/4 ton diesel. Her name is Bertha. My
Oh, Big Bertha.
big Bertha.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's my
Mhm.
truck. I was gonna sell it before I came up, and then I decided, no, with all of the pasture land that Kent had and that, we'd probably end up with animals, and I need the truck. So I've still got Bertha.
Good deal.
I still had my expedition that we had for 15 years, and it started doing something electrical. So what I have to even put a shut off on the battery. So what I would do, when I'd get to work, I'd pump the hood, I'd pop the hood, shut off the battery, and do my hood back down, not all the way. And people would say, Miss Darlene, did you know your hood's open? I said, yeah, I had to shut my battery off. I said, hey, as long as it's paid for and as long as it's still ran, but it put us down. She put us down in the Walmart parking lot. And,
Oh,
all right, did the link not show up?
It did.
Okay, that link for you guys is for Porch Church Network, which is at 11 o'clock. So
that's to get into it.
huh?
That's to get on. That's a StreamYard. That's to get on the panel.
What did I do?
Yeah,
you posted a panel link.
You need to put the YouTube link.
I know what happened. It didn't copy on here. Oh my gosh. Copy. Let me see if it will.
Casey's coming on right after this.
Oh, yes, he is.
I was going to go live this morning, so I'll wait until he finishes.
There you
Are you
go.
going to work on some projects today?
Yeah, I'm going to try and cut some stones and maybe make something. I don't know. I got to get busy with all these doctor bills. I got to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, that's the Porch Church, right
That
there.
looks better.
What the heck did I do? Oh, okay.
There you go. That's
All right.
And Misty, you're welcome to come over. It's not My son is not a, I guess you'd call a very contemporary pastor. You never
I
know.
think it might be something in the water, Mystique.
Yeah.
For those
I
kids
mean,
to be so tall.
Casey is he is just a different person. He's a different person.
Aren't we all?
So,
Yeah.
so feel free to come on over and, see how we do that. It's just shoot from the hip on that too.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I love you.
Yes, and I
guys.
need time to smoke.
Yeah, I love you guys, and I've got to he's putting the table up now, and I've got to get my laptop in there. And I love all of you guys, and I'll be on in the morning.
Love you.
Everybody.
Love you. It was so good to see you today, Sandy. Love you.
Yes. God's blessings to everyone. Y'all
I'm
have
going
a
on
blessed.
live later, so you guys
Okay.
can come in. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool deal.
Love you
Y'all
guys.
have a blessed day.
Love you, everybody.
Love everybody. Good
Bye,
night. Have a good day. Good night. That was not me.